Right, I'm sorry, I've messed up. I've made brownies, but I forgot to make a video. Um, and they're like the best brownies that I've actually ever made. They're like, it's like chocolate, cherry, and hazelnut brownies. Well, I've actually not baked them yet. So, this is the brownie, like, mix. I've not baked them, thankfully, so like you'll get to like see what it kind of looks like now. I mean, it's gonna look the same once it's baked. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna tell you what I put in, like step by step, so that you can make them by yourself. Okay, so let me start. The first thing that I done was, let me put this down, was it was two tablespoons of aquafaba. This, no, not aquafaba. Sorry. Scrap what I just said there. Let's start again. 2 tablespoons of flaxseed. Mix it in a bowl and add about a quarter cup of water. Let that sit for 10 minutes and then you can use it. The next thing I done was I heated a bar of chocolate up. A chocolate bar that's big enough. I'll show you. This size of chocolate bar. As you can see, I'm using dark chocolate because it's vegan. I used frozen cherries and I used half the pack, and I actually chopped them up as well because I needed them to be a wee bit finer as well. Set them in a bowl and let them defrost. Drain the water out before you use them. So, what I done was I melted the chocolate, the whole bar, cut it up, melted it. I melted a half cup of butter and I put that in a bowl with a full cup, well, like just under a full cup. This is a cup. I took the cup to about maybe like there. Because you know how I feel about sugar. Even though I like bake all the time, so like I obviously didn't hate sugar that much. So anyway, a half cup of sugar with no. Jeez Louise, why can I not explain this? It's much easier when I'm actually doing it. A full cup of sugar, full cup, with a half cup of melted butter. Mix that in together. Mix your chocolate in with that. After that, mix your flaxseed in. Mix in with that. So that's all the wet ingredients. And then you want to put, if you like, you can put a half teaspoon of vanilla in that mix. Then you want to put let's just say 1 cup of flour, very level, all-purpose flour, 1 cup, with a quarter cup of chocolate powder. You can use a half cup if you want, but because I used a half cup just to make it more chocolatey. And what else? Oh yeah, and a teaspoon, sorry, of baking powder. Okay? Mix it all together, and then at the very, very last minute, well, it's up to you, because what you could do is with your cherries, you could let them drain, and then whilst you're preparing the mix, the brownie mix, what you could actually do is you could let your cherries soak in just a wee teensy bit, honestly, like a teensy bit of almond extract. It just brings the flavour of the cherries out like so much. Do that once you've drained the cherries, because the cherries need to go into the mix reasonably dry. Obviously because it's cherries and they're frozen, they're going to be a wee bit gooey. They're going to be a wee bit soggy. But drain all the excess water first, then put your almond extract in, then don't drain it after that, because you want it to like suck up all of the almond extract. You could even put a wee bit of sugar in there as well, and that'll like just kind of make it nice and sweet and stuff like that. So once you've mixed the brownie mix, I actually quickly, even though I've not put it in, I'll put it in actually, quickly, very, very, very quickly, put the cherries into the mix, and don't mix it like quickly. Just gently fold it in, because we don't want the entire thing to taste like cherries. We want it to taste like chocolate and then get the odd little bit of cherry. Instead of just having one big cherry blob mixed in with chocolate, if that makes sense. We want to like taste the individual parts of the brownie, of the ingredients, sorry. Ow, that's hot. So, I put it in a tray with greaseproof paper, and I dusted it. Well, I sprinkled what's it called? Nuts on it. What nuts are they called again? Hazelnuts. Aye. So, and it was really quick. And it smells really, really nice, because the cherry and the almond is like total beautiful. It's such a lovely smell. So, obviously preheat your oven. Sorry, I should have said that at the beginning. Preheat your oven sorry, I'm going to just set an alarm. Preheat your oven to 180 or 350. That's gas mark 4. I need to set an alarm. Where are we? Alarm. Put them in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. So 30 minutes. Oh. Oh, oops. 30 minutes. Boop. So, I'm sorry that took forever to explain. I think it's because like I'm getting distracted, like looking at myself, telling me use what to do. I'm tired a wee bit. Bye.